Welcome back. Welcome back. Episode 3 with Convos with Alina.
Hey.
It's Fat Albert.
Hey.
Not you, Fat Felicia, but just that's how Fat Albert introduces himself. Yeah, baby. Notice how I don't have the pillow because I'm skinny. I'm just kidding. I'm so gordita. So shout out to my mom for making some bomb-ass micheladas. It wasn't with Modelo, so I was a little skeptical. What is it called? The beer?
Michelob Ultra Light.
Is that for skinny people? No, for real, because
No, you know what? It was something different. I mean,
they're not bad in the michelada.
I think I like it better actually.
Yeah, than Modelos. It doesn't feel as like, I don't know. It's good.
It's good.
Yeah,
they're good. I think they're good.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I feel like burping. That's why I don't like beer.
Yeah, it gets you.
Like you're constantly like burping. I don't like that. So before I say anything, my friend D, shout out to D, she was making fun of my second podcast, or our second podcast, because I kept saying a lot. So that's kind of hard. And she was like, if you say we're gonna take a shot, like her and Lucia's dad. And I was just like, oh, whatever.
You said it.
What?
Her and her
Lucia's dad. Whatever. Moving forward, it's really hard to not say okay? It's hard. That's So just kidding. I'm kidding. No. But I'm just so happy again that we're doing this podcast. I'm just like I honestly look forward to doing it every week. And all week, I really do brainstorm and just kind of like go through, because I started a list and she's kind of added on here and there about like ideas and topics. But I don't like to do a topic because originally we had it like episode 1, 2, 3, you know what I mean? And moving forward. But I just feel like it's so like staged, and I don't want that. I just want it to be where we're genuinely feeling the topic. We're genuinely like relating to it, and we feel like a lot of the people who are watching relate. Because I mean, I think a lot of the majority of the people who do watch is women, because I know a few men that do watch it. Shout out to them. And I just said again. It's so hard. Do you say a lot?
I don't think I say a lot.
My dad says a lot, and that's where I probably get it from.
I don't know.
You just said
No, like I'm just trying to think. What do I say a lot of?
Oh, and then she said that I say like a lot, but I mean it comes up.
I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah, whatever. Dominic spent the night at my mom's house yesterday. I was so sad. It was like bittersweet because he's just like such a sweet child, and anybody who's ever met him knows, like, he's just so loving, so caring, big heart like his mama.
Like his grandma. Like his
no,
grandma.
I'm really caring.
No, you are.
Yeah. Felicia, bring out the flowers that I got for you. I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah. They're over there somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, was it fun with him, or
it was really fun? No, not at all. That kid, like, he kept me so entertained, and
yeah,
so,
he does that, and he talks so
much. Yes, I can sit there. We had full-on conversations.
I know.
It was just so funny because he tells me, you know how he told you when you were leaving, I love you, Mom, but he wanted to stay with me.
Yeah.
So when you left, I thought he was gonna cry because he started looking at the picture I have of him and Noah, and he says, oh, my baby Noah's gonna be so upset that I'm not sleeping with him.
God, they sleep with each other every day.
That just broke my heart. And
yeah.
I was like, oh my God, right?
Yeah.
And then he told me that he was gonna tell you that it was a challenge for 24 hours to have to sleep here with me. But in reality, he says, but really, Gemma, I want to live here forever.
That little asshole.
Yeah.
He's so mean, and I'm so nice to him. And like, it was so funny because on our way over here on Friday after work, and And I just said again. Whatever. I'm so over that. You're going to take a bunch of shots because she said she's going to take a shot every time I say So, baby, you going to be drunk. Okay? But I said I'm not even stressing about it anymore. I'm going to freaking forget that challenge. So we were on our way to my mom's house on Friday just to have some pizza. And Dominic was like, Mom, I want the Deadpool costume with swords. And I was like, what? And like, I didn't understand what he was saying, but I was like, what did he say? And Alex was like, oh, he wants Deadpool, you know? Or no, first he said devil. And I'm like, babe, that's not what he said. And I'm like, Dominic, what did you say? He's like, Deadpool. And I was like, oh. So I'm like, let me look it up on Amazon, you know? So I look it up. And he goes, how much is it? And I was like, $30. And he goes, you got that? And I was like, yeah. He goes, how you get that? And then I'm like, because I work. I make money. He goes, oh, yeah, you make money.
You work.
Come on, baby. You see me go to work every morning.
And that's important, you know, because kids pick up on all that. And it's like you guys never saw, not me nor your dad, ever being lazy or
my mom and my dad always hustled. That I give it to them. Even like side jobs they had, like you guys always made sure we had a roof over our head, name brand snacks and cereal in the cabinets, and no, for real, like not even being annoying, but it's so funny. And I'm gonna kind of sidetrack because it's my podcast and I can talk about whatever I want, but Alex always told me how he grew up on like the store brand stuff. And when we were together, he was just like, wait, like you have like the name brand? And like he would always like trip out, and I was like, oh, my baby's so humble. I love him. And like now it's funny because I'm the one trying to get the store brand, and he's like, nah, we're getting the name brand. And I was like, baby, you got me or what's up? Like it's so funny when we go to the store because he's like, I don't want my boys to ever think like that we didn't got it like that.
And see, that's what I mean. You see how he was brought up one way, you were brought up another.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want his boys.
And I'm like, we gonna humble these boys because, baby, we don't got money like that just yet. I'm serious. Because I just don't want my kids to be brats. And it's funny because my dad was so strict on me when growing up, and he would beat the crap out of me. And like now with Dominic, like I try to punish Dominic at my dad's house, and he's just like, why are you yelling at him? Don't hit him. Like, why are you spanking him? He's okay. Just bring him over here. I'll say sorry. And I'm like, what? Like, who are you? You used to be so scary when I was little.
Well, because with our grandkids, it's different.
I get that, but it's like, don't tell me how to parent when you were bringing me up the same way. What am I supposed to do? I was brought up that same way.
Yeah, but grandparents,
like with the discipline. Yeah. No, but honestly, today was just such a busy day for me. I'm so happy to just finally be sitting down. I was looking forward to doing this podcast this whole week. Like we really do map out our topics, and I don't want it to, I'm like being so ugly burpy.
The michelada. It's the beer.
It's the beer, guys. I haven't eaten anything bad. But oh my God, that's like really scary. No, but I'm just like, you know what's so cute? My friend Michis, she was like, oh my God, I feel like I know your mom just from like watching your videos. And I love Michi. Like that's my girl at work. Like I, outside and inside of work, I love her. She's just so sweet. And when she told me that, I was like, baby, bring it in. Like, I just wanted to hug her. I felt all famous. And at work, I'm like, I hope you guys know you're working with someone famous on YouTube. I swear. I really do.
I know you are.
You know what's funny? This morning, we were getting ready, me and Alex, and I was like, babe, do you think that I'm going to act different when I'm famous, like on YouTube or whatever? And he goes, no. And I'm like, oh. He goes, because you already act like you're famous.
Yeah, walking
like, I swear. Today, and then at Target, I think, like, people are going to notice me. And nobody noticed.
You're like...
I'm like, babe, thank God we wear these face masks because someone would have just popped out and wanted a picture. You're so...
Okay. Oh, God. Pobrecita.
But I really do think that. I'm just kidding, though. I swear I'm just kidding. But I really do say that. But I don't mean it. Like, that's just part of my personality if anybody doesn't know. Because people probably think, like, she really fucking thinks. She really thinks. But you know what? At the end of the day, I'm famous in my own heart. And shout out to my subscribers. We came up to 70.
Wow.
I know. In the last video, I think we only had like 50. Mm-hmm. So we came up on 20 subscribers.
Thanks, peeps.
When you said peeps, I just think of those little mushroom
The little mushroom marshmallow.
Oh,
Little mushroom.
Ooh, that one went past me.
Peeps are the little chicks. Marshmallow.
Relax, aplácate. Yeah, is that what you're getting to? Do you need a shot?
Oh yeah, we made.
Oh yeah, look at the. What in the ghetto nation is this? Baby girl, I told her to make Jello shots, and you're supposed to get the cute little containers. Babies didn't have time. She just packed the shit on like an ice cream cone, and I'm like, that's not what I meant.
And I messed up the recipe.
Oh, speak on that, please.
So, for those of you who don't know how to make a Jello shot, I'm gonna tell you step by step. Mm-hmm. But don't make the same mistake I did. So, you're supposed to add the Jello. Are you okay over there?
Yeah.
Add the Jello packet and 1 cup of boiling water.
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
Mom.
Is it really bad?
I don't know where that thing went, but go on with your story. Sorry, don't let me interrupt you.
So then you're supposed to shake. You're really distracting.
Don't look at me. Look at the camera. You're supposed to talk to people, our subscribers.
Okay, so then you're supposed to stir it until it dissolves. Once it's dissolved, then you add 1/2 cup of cold water and 1/2 cup of alcohol of your choice. Mine was tequila. So,
Tequila that she used last time and we fucking died. Moving forward.
We didn't die because we're here now speaking. So, let's.
I was planning my funeral. I sent invites on Facebook.
Just do it. Anyhow, so then what I did accidentally, and I don't know why, honestly, I don't know why, I did 1 cup of tequila, not half. I did 1 cup. And I knew,
taste it.
You know what? And it smelled so
Strong?
bad. Like, I was like, man, this is really strong. But I continued, and then once I reread the instructions, I said, oh man, I did 1 cup, not 1/2 cup. So I wasn't going to throw it out. So
Yeah.
I froze it up, and I put it in the little cups.
It's cute. I would have chosen cuter shot glasses at least.
Well, I have a bunch of shot glasses, but
We know.
But I mean, those 2 were there. And I picked San Francisco because that one was supposed to be mine.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. And then Washington, D.C.
When did you go to Washington?
I didn't. It's
Okay,
people
so-
bring them for, me as a souvenir.
Okay, Miss Popular. Do you remember who brought that one for you?
Washington, D.C.
Try it, please.
Holy moly.
I've been chupin el lolos. How do you say chup it? You know what I'm trying?
It's actually pretty bad. But it's good. Like
I'm gonna stick to my micheladas because I'm not gonna mix, please. But
anyways,
you like it?
I feel good.
My baby's an alcoholic. I'm just kidding. No, they're all right for someone who's an alcoholic. I'm just kidding.
You know that I don't drink anymore.
I know. Your little liver. I'm just kidding. No, but so today was one of my friends, Gina. I'm going to do a little shout out because she watches our videos. She says that her daughter and her have like the same relationship that we have. And she like relates so much. So like last podcast, she was like, oh my God, like on point. Like, you know what I mean? So I thought that was pretty cool. Like some people can relate. And some people are probably like, these bitches are whack. But you know what? It's my podcast and I do what I want.
Yeah, to each his own.
And anybody who really knows me knows that how I act with my mother on this podcast is not a front. Mm-mm. This is how I really talk to this woman. And
this is like our daily
our conversations, yeah. And we just broadcasting it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You really like that shot.
No, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. The tequila tastes different in it. Like better, kind of. Huh.
I think because of the Jell-O.
Probably.
This is good, actually.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm not going to lie. I wonder if you would have barely tasted it if you did half a cup. Because you know what? My friend Jasmine, she had a party, and I think it was her graduation party. I don't... Oh, it was. And she had Jell-O shots, and they were so good, but they got you freaked up. Like, I think I took like 5, not thinking anything, because I've never had Jell-O shots like that, and then I got so drunk. I had to Uber somewhere. Yeah, you don't remember. You don't know that time. I didn't tell you that time.
Yeah.
The boys were with Alex at that time. Alex and I were not together at that time. But let's get into it. That was our cute little intro. I'm just kidding. Oh, damn. No. So, topic of episode 3 with Convos with Alina. Are women really crazy? Do men make us crazy? Are we born crazy? Let us know in the comments down below. No, I'm just kidding. No one's going to comment. All my subscribers. My little fan base. No, I honestly think all women are crazy. It's just like levels to it.
This is a very controversial...
This one hits home for her. She's like, this one hits home. She's excited about this one. She's so very passionate about it.
No. I think us women, most of us, we would say men tend to make us crazy.
No, I'm saying this is good.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
Only because men do some shady things, but women do too.
Both sides. We're not playing no.
No, I'm not a male basher. I'm not here to bash men. I just think that I think a woman is more emotional.
Time out. Are you speaking overall, or are you speaking like yourself?
Overall.
Okay.
I'm just saying overall. I think because I have people I spoke to, and I think we all kind of say the same thing or have the same thoughts. Like there's certain things that men do to make us do the things that we do.
And not even men, but I think like when you speak to your friends, and it just depends who you speak to. Like I have a friend who's always like, no, Alex would never do that. And then I have a friend who's like, bitch, but let me tell you, because my did the same thing. Like, like you have those friends that give you like some good feedback, and like it just makes you like your little devil and then your little angel. I got it.
That's another issue. You don't want to involve others into a situation if it's already bad too,
Yeah. And I don't know if it's a song, but it's like, don't get what is it called? Advice on someone who's not going to be a part of the outcome. I think it is a song. I forgot who sings it.
I don't know.
Oh my God. But it's true. It's like, don't take advice from someone where they're not going to be affected by the outcome. It's true if you think about it. Because it's like someone can tell you leave him or whatever, and then you do leave him, and then you're stuck by yourself. And that friend that told you to leave him, she's not there for you.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean?
True.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like women are crazy, and I don't understand why women deny it. I think it's unnecessary. I think that there are some things that men do to trigger it, but I do believe that it's always inside of us. But you meet that one that just makes you just
lose it. You go to FBI status.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, Mom. I don't know if I've told you this, but the FBI has contacted me to work with them. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I just thought about that. So good.
You and I both.
Oh my God. Hey, you need to relax and stop taking my jokes. No, but I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of crazy, and it's not in a bad way. Like, it's not a toxic crazy. It's just you've been through things, because that's life. It's going to put you through things, you know? And I just think that you have to go through things with someone, and if this is the person worth it, you're going to stick it out no matter what. And I hate friends who are so like, oh my God, I can't believe you're still with that person after everything they've put you through, because I've been that friend that said that. And it's like that, your friend that's in a like vulnerable place, you know, after being manipulated or whatever the situation is that she went through with her man, like that's the last thing that she needs to hear. Yes, they need to hear the truth, but there's a time and place, you know, and I just feel like there's certain times where it's not needed. You don't need to. But my friend, my comadre, that girl, she needs to hear it. I tell her all the time. I said her name. We're gonna bleep her out.
Yeah, I was like,
my mom's eyes. No, but I mean, I don't think she knows that she's crazy. She puts it on blast on social media.
yeah, and see, and there's women that don't care, and they're crazy. They're just crazy. I mean, I don't think I am crazy. I can get crazy. I mean, come on. Don't make that face either. Because you're making it seem like I'm fucking crazy.
This is conflicts with Alina. Stop.
But I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. You make it
That's crazy that you say that you're not crazy.
I'm not. Like, I mean, I can be crazy. There's a difference. There's a difference there.
Speak on it, because I don't understand what you're trying to say. Either you're crazy or you're not.
You can act crazy with... I think a man makes you crazy.
That's what we've been saying, yeah.
Like, I think they bring the craziness out.
Everybody has crazy. There's a man who triggers it.
Right. So that's why I'm saying, like...
And there's a man who brings it out.
Right. So that's why I'm saying, like... It's not that I'm freaking psycho crazy. I'm like this psycho crazy person. It's just that I can be triggered by certain things.
Yeah.
And, you know, one little lie, one little, you know, a hunch.
The little things,
gut.
Those things that don't connect.
Yeah.
You're like...
And my thing is, like, if I'm being 110% with you, why can't you be 100 at least with me?
Because that's just their character, and I feel like you shouldn't allow your partner to take you out of character. Baby, am I putting you up on game or not?
No, I think it's a different... I think everyone has their own opinion. And that's why I said this is very controversial.
It is.
Because some women will agree with me, some will not, and some will agree with you, and some will not.
I hope everybody agrees with me that she's crazy. I'm just kidding.
No,
honestly, I just feel like a lot of women are ashamed of being crazy, or a lot of women front on it. And baby, it's okay to be crazy. Like, let your man know. They're not messing with some dumbass broad. Like, men really think that they're so slick, and they're not. Like, Alex, he thinks that he's like, baby, do you know who I am? Mm-hmm. I've been there, done that. Don't ever come and try to play me. And it's just like, come on, baby. Like, we know what it is. Come on. Like, it just gets me mad when men, like, try to lie and, like, try to be sneaky. And women, too, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's both. And that's why I said it's not about just the man, because I'm no male basher here. I'm not going to talk bad about men.
I think it's men, too, though.
But,
mainly men. I think mainly men because...
when it comes to a relationship, I think that men tend to make us women think too much. Let me give you an example. You're talking to somebody new.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And you guys are like clicking, like
head over heels in love.
Not head over heels in love.
Okay.
You're just,
sorry.
I'm just giving an example. Mm-hmm. And you're clicking, and you guys are talking, and you know he's every day like, hey, how's your day, or hey, good morning, or hey this, or hey that, whatever the situation is, you know. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, there's no call, there's no text, there's no communication. Like, he just falls off of the face of the earth. And what do you start thinking as a woman? I mean, I can speak for myself. Okay. Shit, what did I say? What did I do? What went wrong?
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, yeah, I understand.
So then, as like us
you start
women,
overthinking.
I think we start overthinking things, and that man can just be busy, or he can just be living his life,
his business,
doing his whatever he needs to do. But instead of communicating, I think that's what it is.
Yes.
Communication.
Lack of communication. Men do not know how to communicate.
Yes,
like, if you're going to be busy, be like, hey, babe, I'm going to do this, this, and this. I'll text you when I'm done. Mm-hmm. Then women are not stuck like, oh, my God, like, he's not texting me. I wonder if he's with somebody else, or who is he entertaining, or, you know what I mean? Because that's when our minds go crazy. And I think we're blaming men. That's it. We found the answer. It's men. I'm just kidding. No, I think it's women. I mean, it goes both ways, because I've met somebody where their situation is the opposite. It's the man that's like questioning the girl, and the girl's being shady.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm talking about.
I've had that situation too.
Yeah. You know, and it's like, what? I don't know. There's just so many stories that we could talk about, and
yeah, I mean,
and we can go on about it, and we can, because I could talk about whatever I want. But are you interrupting? Whose podcast is this? I'm just kidding.
I just think that it's a combination of how.
So you don't think that women are born crazy?
No.
Okay. I honestly think women are born crazy. This is my personal opinion, and you can say what you want after I speak, because you tend to interrupt. I'm just kidding. She doesn't interrupt. She barely talks. No, but I think women are born crazy. Men, there's a specific man that you meet in your life that triggers you. And it could be like, and it's not even just us making things up. It's like they're doing some shady crap, and you love them so much. And like a lot of women too, like they're like, I invested so much time, so much love, so much effort into this relationship. You don't want to start all over. And it's crazy how some women who are like young, like 17 in their 20s or even in their 30s, that don't want to start over. It's like, why would you not? Mm-hmm. You know, like, but I mean, again, there are certain women who end up, because there are, you know, times where a man messes up, or a woman, they work on it, and then they move past it, and then they're happily ever after. Right. But it doesn't always work that way. You know, I feel like this headset is really big on me. There it goes. Who is wearing my headset? Mm-hmm. Were you wearing it?
Oh, big head.
Baby. Let me see that coconut head. Just kidding. No, I don't know. I just feel like women are really born crazy.
I don't.
What? Mom, stop.
I don't.
You're getting me crazy right now. You're getting me crazy right now. You're like,
that's your opinion, you know?
Yeah,
I have mine, and like I said, some women will agree with me, some will agree with you, and that's just the way it is.
Do you think that the crazy stops once you get older?
I think you have a little more control over it.
You learn how to, like, you know what? Because my friend, and I'm gonna say her name just because I'm not bashing her or saying anything bad, but my friend Michis, she was telling me, like, I used to be crazy from the man that I've dated, like, back in high school or whatever. She's like, but, you know, now she's married. She has 2 kids. And she's like, her man is such a good man. Shout out to Juan. And he better watch this so he can see that. Shout out to Juan. Because he's such a good husband and a good dad. Like, I salute everything that she talks about. You know, I don't see it, but I do hear everything that he does, and I know, again, she's not claiming to be perfect, but he does so much for her and the kids, and I salute that. And we were talking about it. She's like, you know what's crazy? It's like she's never found anything shady in his phone. She's never, like, caught him doing anything shady. Like, she's just genuinely in a good relationship, a healthy relationship.
Wow.
Yeah, and not a lot of women can do that, because you work for that. Yeah. You know, like, men make mistakes, and we're there as their punching bags. Mm-hmm. You know, and we're there as, like, their stepping stones and their growing stones. Like, take it from me, like, Alex, like, we've been together since we were 14 years old, you know, and it has not been easy. We're not perfect. I'm not saying that we've only been with each other for all this time, because I'm going to be 25 this year, or we're going to be 25. But where we are at now we're so happy, like genuinely, like not even bullcrapping. Like we're so at peace. We seclude ourselves from certain situations because even the people that you hang out with, like you could be hanging out with couples that are just toxic, and then like couples where you like kind of compete with, and it's like not even purposely, like you just naturally see them kind of competing or like feeling some kind of jealousy. You know what I mean?
You will always have that.
And it's so sad.
It's very sad.
Because you just like, sad. You don't even, like, I just want to have friends that have kids and that my husband gets along with their man.
And even if they don't have kids.
Yeah, even if they don't have kids, they got to love my kids though.
Yeah. No,
but
yeah.
It's crazy. Like, you know, and we're so at peace now that I'm just so proud of the man that he's becoming. And I have been his punching bag for the longest and vice versa because I'm not a perfect person.
But do you think that comes from you guys having communication with each other?
You know what? Yes, because prior to being like where we're at now, like there was horrible communication on his end, and his mom and his dad can vouch for me. He's very bad at communicating, and it's not a bad thing. You just need to learn to better communicate with your partner because he never had to do that. Like we're all each other, like we've just known each other pretty much, you know, like as far as serious relationships go. And we've had to learn to, like, we've even went to therapy a couple of times, you know, and it kind of helped. And sometimes it's like, and I talked to my friend about it the other day, where you may think your partner's not showing you love because it's not the love that you would give. But it's not that they're not showing you love. It's just they're showing love the way that they know how to give. And we have to learn that we have to receive that and understand that that's what it is.
Okay, but then you have the situation
okay, Miss Negative.
No, I'm not being negative. I'm just giving the other side of the story.
Okay,
because it's not always perfect. And
I'm not saying that.
No, but I'm just saying then you have that other relationship where you are giving 110%.
No, you're doing the 80-20.
Yeah, and you know, they're not putting their part. Even though you express what you want. So you're communicating.
So you're saying everyone, so the part, you should be giving 100 and they should be giving 100?
Yeah.
For it to work?
Yeah.
But in a perfect, okay, and I'm going to say this because I've talked about it
50-50,
with somebody.
I mean.
No, not even 50-50. In a perfect world, 100 and 100, 50-50, that would be. But we don't live in a perfect world.
Right.
There is going to be times where your partner can only give 20 and you need to give that 80 and vice versa. It's hard. Relationships are so hard. But
and that's what I'm saying, that sometimes women get stuck in the freaking 80 and the man is comfortable with the 20.
Yeah, and that's where the communication steps in. But not only communication, comprehension.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can keep communicating and communicating and communicating, but if they're not comprehending what you're saying, then it's not going to go nowhere.
Yes, exactly. That's another,
But I don't know. I just feel like there's just so much that goes into relationships, and I hate the whole stereotype women are only crazy. There's men that are crazy, you know, and it's crazy because women take men to that point too. It's not just, you know, men taking women to that point.
I agree.
And
that's why I said
it's crazy because men are so careless in some situations where in a lot of relationships, men are just like, you know, like they don't really put that effort like women do. And they almost forget. Okay, did you see that? I'm sorry, guys. We're going to take a moment because Alejandro, wow, babe. Shout out to my handy husband. He's something else, huh?
Oh, wow.
Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
I got that from the corner of my eye. We're not going to even throw him out there like that because that's my husband. And I don't do that to my husband. But honestly, moving forward, we're going to try to not cuss as much just because, not that it's bad because who gives a fuck, but I'm going to have Alex bleep these things out. And it's going to be a lot of work, but he needs to do it because we can't be getting demonetized on here.
Yeah, exactly.
I just feel like my head is like falling off. Or not my head,
I feel like, and mine are too tight. Like
Maybe those are mine because my head's smaller.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I have a big head, but whatever.
Okay, so
moving forward, let's break it down and get some nice and juicy ass questions. What is the craziest thing that you've done as a woman, FBI status? Go.
Track someone.
What?
Track someone.
I'm not a...
Like track their location, like where they are, what they're doing.
I need to take a sip.
Contact, like call them and ask, like, hey, so what are you doing? And then find out.
And they don't know that you're tracking them?
Right. And then, like,
right.
Like they say, like, oh, I'm over here. And then, beep, beep, beep.
That's funny because...
And I'm just like, oh, really?
Why you gotta lie for it?
Right. And that's what I'm saying. And then there goes the whole trigger.
Because it's like, it could be the stupidest white lie, and
Exactly.
then you don't have to trip. But then your brain goes crazy, like, why is he lying? Is he doing something shady? Because that's not where he's really at, but why, you know? I see that. I get that part. That's where your crazy comes out then.
Yeah. When you lie to me and you're not honest.
I was watching this thing on YouTube, and no, not YouTube. It was Instagram, and like guys say these stupidest things. Like one time I remember, and I would always catch Alex while on Instagram. He doesn't have any social media anymore because my man is private. Okay. And y'all better not even be searching for him because he ain't gonna pop up. That's how. Hey, that's my crazy.
Oh, that's funny because.
What's funny?
Yeah. See, there goes your crazy.
He could do what he wants. Okay, I'm getting bold. No, but when he had social media once upon a time, Instagram, he would be following these girls, right? And it's like randomly, like you can see it on the top when you see like the little news feed. And I'm like, babe, who's this? Oh, she's from my high school. And I was like, first ones, I'm like, all right, you know. She's like, this girl from high school, my friend from high school. And they're all females, right? All right. And I never made it a big deal. After the 40th one, I'm like, baby, was your school full of females or what? Because there's no way that all these females went to your school. I know you went to a big school, but baby, I'm not stupid. Where do you know these people? Because this is just getting a little suspicious. Like, I peep all these little things. I peep them. And then once upon a time, you were able to look at, if you go onto their Instagram, you were able to see what they liked.
Oh, yeah, they took that off.
They took that off. But I know the secret way to that. But you have to be on their Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Speaking on being on their Instagram, talking about the craziest things that I've done. Do you want to know? I think I've told you.
I think I know.
Yeah.
You could let everyone else
know. Going back to, obviously, Alex and I have been together for so many freaking years, but one time he was like, my password is this. And I never, like, it wasn't even like my password to Instagram because Instagram wasn't up, you know? But
you guys had MySpace.
We had MySpace, but I wasn't allowed to have MySpace, remember?
Yeah,
my dad spanked my butt. Mm-hmm. Did you guys go through my I remember you guys went through my MySpace. Yeah. What did you guys think, or what did you guys say?
What the fuck is she thinking?
But I was like putting cute things on there. It wasn't anything bad.
And then there was music and like little, but it was something that we didn't want you to be on.
So stupid, and all my other friends were on it, and I could never be on it. But moving forward, you're sidetracking me. That's what you do.
Okay. Yeah.
So Alex was hey, I can hear you, and you need to stop. My cameraman is just roaming around, and he needs to relax.
Anyone looking for a job?
Hey, we need a new cameraman.
You know how to be.
Comment down below. And you need to learn how to edit and know how to edit good.
And not complain.
And don't complain that I'm standing right next to you, breathing down your neck.
Poor Alex, dude.
He goes through a lot with me.
Yeah, he does.
But he puts me through a lot too, so I'm not mad.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, and don't do that face. He's also
I love Alex.
He's cool people.
He's good. He's a
cool.
good guy.
He's a good guy because I made him good. But if he would have ended up with anybody else, I don't know about that one.
You know, that's so true that you bring that up about like how you make someone into something.
Oh, for sure, baby.
You know,
Ask Alex. I put him on.
I mean,
A lot of things.
it can be the other way around.
Don't look at Alex. Look at the camera, because those are our subscribers. Shout out to 78 subscribers. Last video we had 54.
Now we have 70. Thank
But
you
go on
guys.
with your story, because I don't want to interrupt.
Okay, so it's true how a person can change another person in a relationship, whether it be the girl or the guy.
Yeah.
Because you can be such a people person, like you.
Yeah.
You love people. You love friends. You always, you know, you're the life of the party. You can be. Can be.
I am B.
So then you meet someone that doesn't approve of that, doesn't like that, because they don't like that attention that you're attracting. Alex, I mean,
He loves it too. We feed off each other.
I mean, he genuinely, like, he lets you be. You know
He
what I
lets
mean?
me be the person that I am.
Yeah.
He's like, baby, be the best one that you gonna be.
Yeah,
And like
and it
he's
should be that way,
Yeah.
you know? Like, I think in a relationship, when you can't be you, then, you know,
fucking peanut.
you know, Peanut just threw me off now.
The people who are not watching us and are hearing us on Spotify, shout out to you guys. Oh, we forgot to say
Yeah.
it. We're on Spotify.
Yes.
Ting, 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 ting. Ting, 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 ting. A little. Oh. All right, that was the wrong one.
Yeah.
I just kidding. I did that on purpose. Because this is the one. It's this one. It's this one. I know my shit. I was just testing you.
Okay, yeah, sure.
That was embarrassing.
But anyways, yeah.
We're all over the place. We're all over the place.
But that's us.
Yeah, we can just
This
keep.
is us.
This is how we really talk, though. Every
yeah.
time we talk and like
When we hang
we're always
out.
just like, oh, and this and this, and then you're like, oh my god, but you interrupted me, and
Now
then
I
you go
forgot what I was
back.
gonna say. Oh yeah, I remember what. Remember when
Yeah.
we were at, yeah. That's the story of our life.
Fucking peanut.
Ay, poor Peanut. Just let him be. ¿Qué te hace Peanut?
He's annoying.
No.
Mama's
stop.
is way cuter.
Oh, okay, stop.
Okay, so go on with your story. Like
No,
about
I
being
was
the
just
person that you
saying
be
how in a
and-
relationship sometimes, you know, you definitely change when you're in a relationship. You
Is that good or
change.
bad?
Some can be for the better, some can be for the worse. Because there's those relationships that hold you back from being who you really want to be.
Yeah.
And, you know, say, for example, you like to drink and that person doesn't like for you to drink. You know, you're going to say, you're not going to drink because that person doesn't want you to drink?
No,
So then
I've
you're not
always
gonna-
been with someone who's allowed me to like Alex. Like I've always been with him because he's always allowed me to be who I want to be, and everyone who knows Alex knows like he's so chill.
Yeah,
Like he's such a cool guy.
He lets you be.
Yeah, like
He lets you be.
I could
And
be
he
going out for
doesn't-
girls' night.
Yeah.
He'd be like, go, babe, go. And then text me when you get there, text me when you come home. Like, do you need
And
me to
then
pick you
there's
up?
that man that says, girls' night, for what? Like, I mean, just like guys need their time off and away from
And I'm
it,
thankful
too.
that Alex's time off is like being on the PS4. I complain about it, but at the end of the day, it's true. Would I rather have a man out in the streets, or would I have him in my house playing video games?
And even if he was out in the street, like having a beer with a couple of guys.
Oh
what's wrong with that?
and I love his friends, the friends that he does have, because him and I have a very small circle of friends. And I love his friends because of the fact that all of them love the boys. All of them respect me as his wife and as the mother of his kids, and they never like
Thank
try
you for not saying baby mama.
Yeah, I'm his wife. I'm not the baby mama girl. Girl,
No,
bye.
I just don't like that word.
Baby
I
mama.
don't
It's for
like
ratchet females.
Yeah, like I've always said, like I
The mother
do
of your
not
child.
Like, yeah, I've never said, oh, that's my baby daddy or.
Oh
whatnot.
no, I think that's
always
so
say,
ghetto.
Yeah, I always say the father of my children.
Yeah, no, that's
kid's
ghetto.
dad.
But he's they always respected me as that, you know, and I just appreciate his friends, and anytime that they do want to go out, I'm for it. Like I'm home with the kids and he has friends, and
And
he
I
can
think
go
it's
out.
okay as long as you say.
Because
hey,
everyone
you know,
needs to remember that even though you're in a relationship with someone and it's, yes, you do become united, but you do need to have your own personalities and your own world, because you do need to do your own things too. Like, you don't always have to be together 24/7. Like,
Right.
Alex allows me to hang out with my friends, to have girls' night, and it's cool, you know. And there's times where you do couples nights, and it's fun. Like, I like that, and I love that Alex is a person where he gets along with anybody.
But again, it's a whole thing of communication, because if you're gonna have Alex going out with the guys and he's gonna tell you, I'm just gonna work late today, and he's really over at the bar having drinks with his friends.
Oh my God. Yes. So tell me why. And this is so annoying, because I'm crazy and Alex knows I'm crazy and I don't play. Like, I don't fuck. Like, I'm not Booba the Fool. Like, you will never run game on me, ever, okay? So, one time, it was when it's where he works at the dealership now. And him and his friends, they were going to go down to the park where they were going to go hang out, okay? And do some stuff. And when I texted him, I said, where are you? I'm still at the dealership. I look at his location because we share locations. Baby, you're at a park. That looks so suspicious.
Yeah.
Like, instead of just saying, like, hey, I'm going to go with Mike and I'm going to go do this, and that, I would have been fine with that. But then you lie and then you make yourself look shady. And I don't like.
And there goes the whole crazy part.
And then I was going crazy. I'm like, I just think it. And then, like, when he came home, like, I didn't even want to talk to him. And then he was like, babe, what's wrong? And then I was like, nothing. And he's like, no, what's wrong? You know, like, I want to talk about it. I was like, I just think it's funny that you want to talk now, because before you didn't want to talk and you wanted to just shut me out and just, you know what I mean? Like, but we're moving past that. We're at I'm honestly glad that we're at a better, like, part in our, like, relationship where we've just evolved so much. I was just talking to him on the way over here. We're just at a better place, like, relationship wise and communication wise, comprehending what each other feel, and just being the best parents for the boys, and just being good people to our family members, our friends. Like, I've recently, like, had to not cut off, but I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm finally finding who I am, I guess, you know, and I'm finally accepting, like, it's okay if people don't like you. It's okay if people don't want to be your friend. Like, you don't have to like me. My mom and my dad and my brother and my sister and my kids and my husband, they love me. You don't gotta like me. I'm fine. We're good here. And it's sad because it's your closest friends that have the most hate for you sometimes. Like, they're your secret enemies.
It is.
It's sad. And like,
you know, I mean, I've gone through it, and I've had lost
I've witnessed
people.
you.
Yeah, you've witnessed. I've gotten screwed over.
Yeah.
Numerous times.
Don't cry.
I'm not.
Don't cry.
No, it's just, you know, part of being a good person, and, you know, you learn to move forward, though.
Yeah.
You don't have to become a bitter person because that person did you wrong.
Yeah.
You learn from it, and you move forward.
Friends and relationships.
Relationships. Yeah, totally. It's just they can't hold that place in your heart to make you feel like hate. You shouldn't have to hold any kind of hate.
Yeah, I don't feel like I don't hate anybody.
That's bad.
It's bad
and
for
that's
yourself.
why, like, people tell me, like, oh gosh, she did you so wrong.
Like, you should hate her.
And you know what? I don't hate people.
Yeah.
I dislike many people, and I dislike what they do, and I dislike what they say and their opinions of me. But that's because they never got the chance to really meet me.
Yeah, or know
you. Know me. You know, because I have people who love me.
Yeah.
And only those who love me are the ones that matter to me.
Yeah.
Because if you're not in my life, it's for a reason.
2020, we cut people out.
I mean, it's not even 2020. I ain't just about 2020. It's been that way. And I've always told you guys.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have friends. Most of the time, they're acquaintances.
Yeah, it's true.
I can count on one hand the true friends that I have.
Don't cry.
No, I'm not. Something was in my eye.
Mom, why are you crying? You always cry.
I'm not crying.
All right.
But,
Okay.
I mean...
No, I just feel... Going back to our... I know we're kind of just, like, not rambling because we're just speaking on a bunch of different things. And I don't know. I just feel like... Going back to the original topic that we were kind of talking about, how women are crazy and whatnot. At the end of the day, I feel like everybody's crazy. You go through things that put you in a position where you're changing, and sometimes the change is from people who hurt you and people who manipulate you and friendships and relationships, you know, and it just makes you you can either make it for it to make you better as a better person, or it can make you like a negative person, like right. You know, it's your responsibility.
It's what you do with
what is given to you. Yeah. And I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot of men and women out there that I feel bad because they've been put in situations where they're out here looking like Boo Boo the Fool.
And sometimes we've been Boo Boo the Fool.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
We can't lie.
No, I'm gonna keep it real. I've been Boo Boo the Fool a couple of times.
I have to.
And at this point, it's just kind of like, it is what it is. You know what's so funny? I'm gonna go back to like one of the craziest things that I've done. It's not. So I was dating somebody, and not Alex, but it's somebody else, and he had like, we were with each other, him and I, this guy, and we were in the same room, okay? And I found out a way to text somebody like from a different number. Mm-hmm. So I was texting him.
Pretending you were a girl.
Pretending I was somebody else. Like, hey, I got your number from so-and-so, or I forgot what I said. But like, I was like, babe, who's texting you? And he's like, oh, it's my mom. And I was like, really? And then I was like, he's like, oh, and then like I was like pretending, I'm like, hey, like, so when can we hang out or whatever? And he's just like, oh, I'll let you know, and like saying all these different things. And I'm sitting right next to this person, and I'm just like, what is your mom talking about? Oh, what is your mom making for dinner? Like, I'm trying to keep it so cool, and I was just getting myself mad at that point. And then like, he wasn't texting back or whatever, and then I was just, because me and him were kind of like getting closer, like we were about to like get ready to go somewhere. And he stopped texting that number, and then he's like, oh, babe, I forgot to tell you. He's like, some random ass female was texting me. And then he showed me the messages, and I was just like, who is that? I was like, oh my God.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I was like,
that's crazy.
I was like, what? 626? Where is that from?
That's crazy.
And I swore I didn't know. Till this day, he doesn't know, and I don't think he'll ever see this video.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that is the funniest. I think like women are crazy, and we just do things. Even like your man doesn't even need to be doing anything shady. Like, you just want to mix shit up. Like, I was messing with Alex too.
No, I don't know about that one.
Me, I'm saying me. I was like, me and Alex were. Why'd you look at me like that?
Because. Pause it.
What? No!
I have to.
No. What? You have to what? What? No, we're not pausing it. Don't pause it. Do you need to step away?
Yes.
Go step away. What?
Well, I mean, I'm drinking beer.
Go step away.
I really need to step away for a second, guys.
She'll be right back after this little I can't believe you right now.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay, before we come back to this, because you were so rude and had to cut this video.
I'm sorry, it was my fault.
She can't hold her bladder. At the end of the day, she's getting to that age. We're starting to put her, look for homes. Let us know down below which home we need to put her into. We need the best home for her. That's all I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
No, but moving forward, I guess that was our little cue on how to end it, because she wanted to just leave the conversation. I think it's really that. And I put the pillow because yo soy gordita y yo tiene panza. I was gonna say yo tengo panza. I'm not good at Spanish, guys, so don't judge me. But let's wrap it up because you got things to do. I got things to do. It was cool while it lasted, but I'm gonna have somebody else join the podcast. Can you please step? I'm just kidding. Your heart almost dropped.
Okay.
Your heart was in your stomach.
I told you. I'm the salsa to the tacos.
Baby, my tacos come con todo. I don't need the salsa. Just kidding. It brings a little flair to it or whatever.
You don't want to admit.
Wait, we didn't ask you. What was the craziest thing that you've done?
I did say.
You talked about the tracking.
Yeah, tracking.
Let's talk about it now. I'm just kidding.
You'll have to watch it.
Ew, what does that even mean?
Yeah, if you want to know what I said, then you'll have to watch it.
Mom, this is the ending.
Yeah, well, you'll have to re-watch it to know what I said.
Mom,
Because
you
you're
already
asking me
watched
again.
Mom,
And you're wanting me to say it again.
this is the end though.
Okay, boys, whatever.
We can never end a video because this woman cannot get it together.
No, this one can never close
She
her
can
mouth.
never.
She loves to talk, as everyone can see.
No, baby. Let's talk about the first episode because she couldn't even freaking get the mic thing situated.
That's true.
And then her headphones were pink and then the
red
red
cord.
wire. And then this is why we had to upgrade.
Hey, I'm getting it together.
Let's pray. So let's cut this video a little short or whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast and enjoyed this episode. I can't wait for episode number 4. Say it in Spanish because I can't say.
Cuatro.
Yeah, I always say like room in Spanish. Cuatro.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Next one
4.
we'll have a
All right,
Spanish
so
class.
I enjoy. I'm going to say this again. I enjoy doing this. I'm so happy that you're doing this with me.
And I enjoy being here with you.
love this girl even though she gives me a freaking headache. I hope that you guys like,
Subscribe.
comment. What are you doing? I hope you like, comment.
Subscribe.
Harry, you want to jump and it's not your time.
Because sometimes, like, you take long.
But I get my point across.
Okay.
Anyway, let's say goodbye, Felicia, and let's do it. You fucking finished your drink?
Well, I finished my drink. I still have my shot.
All right, let's take the cheers of the shot. Bye, guys.
Cheers.